Hello, YouTube. Doing a let's play of Final Fantasy 12. I'm fixing to start my file up. So I'm headed towards Grimoire Jungle. As soon as this thing starts up, might have to adjust the speed of the game. No, it's fine. So here I am in the wilderness, and as you can see, I'm headed towards Grimoire Jungle. Supposed to find Murn and so that she can lead me towards Mount Buralmises, so I can rendezvous with the Rosarian Empire. Okay. So we're going into battle now. Of course, I'm using my default gambits. Okay, still a courier pelt. Oh, doesn't have anything on him. Gonna try to steal another courier pelt from the Panthers. At least one of them, at least. So, induce sleep on one of these Panthers over here. Basically use magic so I won't wake them up. And well, I guess Larsa is almost dead. Need to use Kiriga on Larsa so that his health will be up to speed with the rest of our party. Got another courier pelt. Now, yep, beat them, so I need to head northeast. And here's another panther that we're gonna kill here. So, yep, use arrow on panther. Do sleep. Like a saboteur type skill. So, failed the stealing. So I'm going to try again. I think he's running away. I'm going to try to catch up with him before he gets too far. He's trying to run away from the rest of the herd so he can probably heal up. It's kind of going fast too, so I'm trying to track him down. He sure can run, that's for sure. Yep, you killed him. So now we're headed probably to try to find Murn in this Grimoire Jungle here. Let's see where I'm headed. Okay, I need to head southeast. Okay. Gonna cast Blizzard on Gargoyle right here. Possibly have everyone cast Blizzard on the Gargoyle. I don't know if it's sleep will be afflicted upon Gargoyle, but nope, it didn't work. I'll just have everybody attack after he gets hit with Blizzard. Okay. I was hoping to get Demon Eyeball from the Gargoyle, but since they net a lot of gil or loot from the Gargoyle, I can't get anything from there. So now we're fighting another Gargoyle. Ooh, stole a Demon Eyeball like I planned. So okay, he's dead. And going southeast, cast Libra so I can find out enemy weaknesses and how much HP they have and stuff like that. So I just cast Blizzard on everything. I know Fran's Gambit is set up to sleep, but I'm just gonna use Blizzard and hopefully do a little bit more damage to him by not casting Sleep. Okay, he's immune to sleep, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna change Fran's Gambit to probably something like Bleed, so I can sap the target. I'm just going to have everybody attack. And sap worked, which is kind of neat because I didn't think it would really. Guilt measure. You don't see those every day coming from enemies. You don't see guilt measures. You'd usually see them to buy them, but I never think I would steal one from a demon or a monster. Okay. Kill Gargoyle. Now we're after the other one. There we go. Demon Eyeball. Next time in town, I'm going to probably sell all my loot that I've gathered up from the enemies I've killed and possibly get some gil from them. So now we're headed to the next area. And here we are. Gonna fight Trent here. It's usually friendly if it's not attacked, but if you start getting aggro on the Trent, then it will possibly retaliate. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna attack the Trent anyway. Okay, arrow, 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 because that's what it is. That's what does the most damage to it is arrow. So I'm just basically going on an arrow binge right now. And I'm going to charge my magic, hopefully. Hopefully it'll work. So we'll see if it works. Okay, seemed to work there. Now heading east still. Okay. Here's the place where I'm supposed to find urine, I think, but the barrier is holding it up, so I can't go through. So at least I can try to go south and see what's over there. I'm supposed to go to the Zenitarian Caverns, but the monsters over there are really, really powerful. I mean, I'm talking like powerful, like 10 or 12 levels above my party's level range. So it'll take a lot of metal to kill them. I'm just gonna go see what's south right now. So we're headed towards the other Marlboro plant. Sap seems to work very good. It's kind of like a damage over time type skill that you use on monsters, so they'll get killed quicker. Okay. Killed them. Now we are going to see if we can kill these marbles here. Go ahead and charge up Fran's magic. Use cloying breath and try to inflict status elements on my party. I'm just going to go ahead and attack them. You know, arrow does about the same damage to these monsters as some of my weapons do. Yep. Okay, charge didn't work on Fran. I'm gonna do it again. At least once. So, charged it up a little bit. Now we got 3 types of items here. Gambit foe item. Amount greater than 10. Okay. I think I might set up my gambits for that particular item. Let's see who I'll use it on. Let's see. No. It's okay. I'll just leave my gamuts the way they are. No need to really change them up. Okay. This arrow. Basically just attacking. Don't need to use anything else. So we're still headed south. And there's another barrier here. Yep, there's another barrier. Let's see. So where's Murin? Yep, there's another barrier. Can't go through there. Time to head west. Okay, we're headed west now. Okay, I think these monsters here are more, yep, they are more, got a bigger level on them, so got to be careful here. 295 damage. Dang, I think he's about to get killed now. Yeah, he's about to get killed. Yep, Larsa just died because the Panther. At least they got slow inflicted on him. Use raise, technique, charge. I'm going to try to fight these things and kill them. If I'm about to get killed though, I'll probably flee, because I really need to flee if these things actually do kill my whole party out. Okay, Blizzard. Tech. Use pole arm. Yeah, that's use a Phoenix down. Yeah, one of them is almost like halfway dead, but yeah, gonna target Hellhound A. I'm actually gonna try to use the ether here because one of them, because I actually need it right now. I'm going to charge. Oh, they're almost dead now. Attacking the other hound. Yep, they're almost defeated. They're kind of like bosses since they're... Yep, killed one of them. Okay. Killed the other one. Tan hide. Nice. Charge. Yep, everything's blocked off except Area Village. Yep, everything's pretty much blocked off. So I'm going to go back west. Or east. Going back east towards Area Village so I can find out some more information on where Mirren is. Okay, magic, black, arrow, bleed. They're immune to bleed. So I'm going to change my gambit from bleed back to slow, I think, or sleep. Okay, there we go. Nothing to steal. Tech, Panther. Oh, killed him real quick. Obtained a courier pelt. Killed the Panther. Get another courier pelt. Yep. Well, I think those higher level enemies that we were fighting just then were a lot more worth the effort to kill them, because they net a lot more experience points than these weaker type level enemies who are about the same level that I'm at. Well, at least inflicted sleep on one of them. Seems like arrow did a little bit more damage than usual. I don't know if it was a critical magic hit or whatever, but it did a lot more damage than I thought it would do. Cloying breath. Failed. Okay. Arrow. Oh. Friend's almost petrified. Going to Gold Needle her. So she won't be petrified anymore. Kill these Corials. Tech. MP at 0. Charge. I'm gonna charge Balthier, see if if his magic comes back up. Okay, Fran's magic came back up now. Now it's Balthier's turn for his magic to come back up. Okay, successful. Oh, there's the item I left behind here. I'm fixing to get. Okay. There's another marble tentacle over here. Okay. Slow attack. Black magic. Well, died before I could use arrow. Going to attack again. Arrow, arrow. Oh. I don't need to do this, but I'll do it anyway. I'll cure real quick, even though I don't really need to. So I'm going to go back to Area Village and find out exactly where I'm supposed to locate Mirren. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. Okay. Balthier's turn. Where's he at? Okay, there he is. Charge his magic. See if it misses or hits. Okay. Most of the time charges my magic, but then sometimes if I try to charge, my MP will go to 0, so I have to wait to walk or either go back to charging it again. There's no monsters over here, just kind of walking towards the village. Guess we killed them all. Let's see here. Okay. It's not the right way. Here's a Trent. I'm not going to bother with him though. I'm just going to skip fighting him. He's not gone aggro or anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and flee from him. He's not attacking. And now I'm headed towards Ariute Village. Okay, hidden path, speak to the wood. Here we go. Okay. They'll probably say she's somewhere in Sanitarian Caverns, but I'll go ahead and speak to everyone of the Vieira in the village. Tetrin, the Moogle over here, is supposed to sell 2-level type magic, but I don't think he's gonna sell that. The Henne Mines. Short distance. Okay, now I know where I'm supposed to head. Not the Sanitarian Caverns, because those monsters are way over our level. Or something. Okay. Well, at least I can sell some of the loot that I've gotten from the monsters that I've killed in the Osmond Plain and the Grimoire Jungles. Okay. Okay. Chocobo feather, 2 of them. That's going to net a lot of, like I said, Corial pelts are going to net a lot of gill. Demon eyeball. Fire magicite. See what he has to offer. Boots, blazer gloves. Okay. Well, at least I can purchase Drain now without having to worry about funds. Okay. Let's see. Phoenix. I guess I'll buy it. Go ahead and buy some aqua shots, aqua bullets. Yep, aqua shot. This one's only 600, so parallel arrows. So that's all good, and I'm going to match up friends.
Normally we have no cell phones, but I let you use this for a little bit now, but really we need you to take it, like it was a phone call, like it was outside or something like that.
Oh, my talk.
Yeah.
Speaking. Is it too loud?
It carries, yeah. And so everybody's getting the narration.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't. Anyway, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm not going to do commentary on this since I just got a word that my voice is too high. I'm just going to basically let you kind of watch, and I'm not going to do any commentary.
There in the second floor. Over here, on your left. Yeah.
Chocobo time now. Gonna try to head towards the Henne Caverns now, since I got a chocobo. Okay, cutscene right here. Looks like all the soldiers there are dead. Still heading towards the caverns though. I think Mirren's here. Chocobo refuses to go any further. Dismount. Okay. So now we're headed in the right place now. Okay, I'm gonna call it stop here. I'm gonna stop it here. But I appreciate you all for watching the movie, and until next time, later.